What's going on, folks? Yep, another Thursday, True Vapor Show. And we're missing a bunch of folks today, but we got a special guest on here today. Got a special friend of mine to come on here with us. So I'm going to start it with that man. Take it away, Andrew.
All right. Thanks for having me on the True Vapor Show. I miss this show all the time because I work my ass off, but that's neither here nor there. So this morning I will not be vaping on this fucking Able until I change to cotton because some asshole put 18 milligram tobacco liquid in here and it sucks. So I've got the SMY SDNA 75 with the Tugboat V3 in that one. I've got some Mr. Cannoli. Then in the Segeli 213 on the with the Heracles V2. Oh no, the Heracles RTA 4-hole deck. In that I have Mr. Mikey Vapes Razhole motherfuckers. And then last but not least, I can't go without a mech. So I got the Rig V1 with the Goon. On top of in that, I have some of this stuff. What's it called? Patty cake. It's a pineapple upside down cake. So, yeah, thanks for having me on, ST. Always a pleasure.
Thank you, sir. And Mark, short intros today.
Oh yeah, I just woke up. I got the Transformer, I think it is, RDA on the Vapor Shark 133. And inside of there, I believe is some of this Modus, and then the Goon 22 on top of the Titan box with I don't know what's in there. Ooh, wow! Some of this juice box stuff from One Hit Wonder. I'm not gonna bother grabbing the bottle, and also that's it. That's it.
Nice.
Thank you.
Today I'm on the, what is it, the AJ box mod. I keep forgetting that day. I don't know why I can't remember that name. Got the 24 Heracles RDA. Still been kind of messing with that one. And in that one, I just broke open the Tallahassee. It was pretty good stuff. First time I ever had it. So that was this morning. Tried that. Good stuff. I'm liking it. Also on the Triad with the Mason, and in that one I'm running a little banana bondage, what's getting left of it, and my other little device, my Theron DNA 75 with the Goon, and in that little jewel, getting down with it with the glory hole, getting down there with it. So good stuff, good stuff. So what's going on, folks? I guess I'll go ahead and get all the little shit out the way first. Let's see. Daryl is out of town on us and is not in a good spot to be able to get Wi-Fi, so he will not be with us. Obviously, we'll talk about this in a minute too with Zach. Zach is not with us. And I don't know if Mike might pop on after a while. Don't know. So it's the three of us doing a show. Going to keep it nice, short, and sweet today. But I did want to mention, if y'all didn't check my video out yesterday, or Heathen's video, or Zach's himself, and by chance, if you don't know what's going on, Zach's boy was in the hospital. He was pretty bad off. Still on the road to recovery right now, and also he lost his home. He lost everything in the flood, so he's had 2 strikes against him, but his family is safe, and that's what matters right now. You can replace everything else, but he needs our help. The community has really stepped up to help him right now. There's a GoFundMe page for him. There is also a link off the bottom of my video I put up yesterday. Y'all can go to that with an address. If you got donations and want to send down to him, anything will help him right now. He really does need your help. I'm seeing right there Greg's putting up the GoFundMe in chat. So his family really needs everything we can do for them right now. I mean, he's really got his back against the wall. So we're all out there praying for you, Zach. I hope everything is as good as it can be right now for you. And, we'll definitely keep y'all in the loop of what's going on with him. So I just wanted to shout that out there. But as of news in general with vaping, I've been kind of out of the loop, I feel like, since last week. But one thing I did want to bring up real quick, and I don't know how much Mark can help us out with this one or if he's checked into it anymore. We were talking last night, and supposedly they've put a video up during the Olympics with some crazy shit about, it's an anti-vaping video that they ran. Did we find out if that's true or not, Mark, or is that just...
I think it's a rumor.
Okay.
Because when I posted on Facebook, everyone pointed to the video that's playing on the internet, but didn't have any proof that it was played on actual TV or commercial or DVR or anything. But that video that everybody's seen from, I always can get it confused. It's not blowing smoke. It's still blowing smoke, right?
Yeah.
I get the two confused, which is kind of sad. But the video they did with Rip Trippers, they claim that they played that video on air during the Olympics, but that's a rumor.
I don't think so, man, because in that video, if you listen to the language that he uses, and it's not, for the three of us, it's not language that's going to be offensive. He uses the word hell, damn, a couple of times, and then there's some bleep outs, where he said fuck or something like that. But I don't think. Now, I could be wrong, but I don't think they would air anything like that. Plus, it was a minute and a half, and anybody who has ever looked into getting advertisement on television, a minute and a half is going to cost you a lot of fucking money.
Yeah.
So
they said the health department of California or something paid for it. That was the rumor, anyways. I don't know who started the rumor, but rumors spread pretty fast.
Jessica
well, that's because Twisted put it up on his page.
Oh, well, yeah.
No. Well,
He was probably smoking during the Olympics, too. So that's probably why.
Damn. Damn. Jessica, she just posted, she said she's been watching the Olympics every night and she hasn't seen it. So, I don't know. I haven't watched the Olympics at all, so I don't have time to watch it, but so if they're playing
I keep it on the TV at the shop every day. Until it's over, I'll keep it on the TV at the shop just because I really like the Olympics. I always have. Plus, I'm a dude. Dudes love competition. It doesn't matter what it is.
No.
So, I've been watching the hell out of it. I haven't seen it personally. But since it's something to do with the California Health Department, it could be a local thing. They could just be running it on their NBC affiliate in California.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It sure seems like a strange thing to put in the mix of something like that, but I guess with everything that's been going on, maybe it's just another way of them making a dig at shit. I don't think it's real myself. Even I don't know. You rarely see commercials. The only thing I see cigarette related on TV is once in a blue moon you'll see those weird commercials about them against cigarette smoking and all this and that. I even forget what the fuck those things are called, but
those truth commercials.
Yeah. So, and that's rare that I see one of those, but so
like these are my dad's ashes in the ashtray because he died from smoking.
Yeah,
like something crazy off the wall. Yeah.
So I don't know if you're gonna. I don't know if the world's come to now since electronic cigarettes are a pretty big thing now, that if you're not going to start seeing some more commercials, based against that or whatever they do, I don't know. So, but so.
Don't you love it when you have a show and like nobody can make it? Then you're kind of fucking screwed.
I know, man. It's like, damn, man. It's all good though. We're gonna keep it going regardless. Oh, I forgot to mention too, and I don't know why I forgot this, but I apologize. Daniel is having issues, some type of car issue, so he's tied up somewhere. He texted me this morning. I could tell he was fairly upset in his text, so he's also tied up. So I guess everybody just bam hit me at once this morning, or maybe it's their way of saying, "ST, we're done with you." I don't know.
Well, you know it's bad. ST scraping the bottom of the barrel when I'm on shit.
Hell no, I'm not. I know you're running a shop now, brother, and I know how it's going to be because I can feel it now. I feel like the door is fixing to ding here in just a second with somebody coming in. So, and I know you'll have to deal
It'll
with
probably be the
customers.
mail lady before. It'll probably be the mail lady before anybody else.
So,
I wonder with all this shit that Daniel knows how to do with mods and taking shit apart, if he knows how to work on cars.
that's a good idea, but obviously he doesn't because it made it sound like he's at a shop right now having issues. So he probably does and doesn't want to get his fingers dirty, so he's probably back there with the mechanic telling the mechanic what to do, and the mechanic's about to punch him out. And Daniel's just steadily, oh no, do this, do that, and do it.
Why would he be speaking English to a Portuguese guy?
Well, I can't speak Portuguese playing around on here, so.
At least you should.
I'm fucking with you.
Oh man. But yeah, so we're winging this one today pretty hard. I guess we wing every damn one of them. Some days we sound better than others, but I still got two great people on here, so it's enough for a show for me. But so let's get right down to where me and Andrew was just talking before we went live. You want to go ahead and jump into what you were talking before interruptions start happening?
I'd love to. However, an interruption is about to happen.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
No, I will tell everybody. In summary, basically what it is. Go to vapemagazine.com and read the article about the lawyers.
Yep.
Well, hello.
Vapemagazine.com.
Yeah. I love it when I hear that beat. I know what's going on. Well, Mark, have you got anything? We haven't really had a chance to talk much this week. I know you just held that Vapor Shark up. Is it? What do you think about it so far?
I don't know. It's not as it doesn't feel as solid as like the original ones. It feels a little like on the, I don't know, like a little bit on the thinner side. Like it feels kind of flexible to me.
Well, that's the way that the LiPo 200s are. They feel a lot different than what the originals did. So
yeah, I never owned the LiPo version. I owned the 18650 version. It's not bad. It's like the size of a deck of cards. Like
how do the batteries go in on that? I'm curious.
You got to kind of find the seam. That's like the tricky part. Since there's not a little place to put your nail on here, at least I haven't found a spot. You got to kind of get your nail in there. The only problem with that is I can see over time with doing that, you're going to end up ripping that finish off. But then you pull the door off.
Gotcha.
Your batteries and the magnets are a little on the weak side, but since the battery kind of snaps into place, I don't think the door's going to pop off on it. It's not bad.
How long have you had it now?
I got it yesterday.
You've been using it, enough to start to base a little battery on it, or?
Yeah, the battery life has been good as hell. Like the battery's at like only like a quarter drained, but it only looks good with 22 millimeter. Anything over 22 and it hangs off the edges, but it's really thin.
Yeah.
It's like 22.5 or something.
It really doesn't seem much different than,
Yeah, it's a little bit wider.
Yeah.
It's got that same so-called really durable finish, but we'll see how that holds up.
But it does feel a lot, like I said, when I got of course it's LiPo, so it is going to feel lighter in the case of this. But when I got it, it was like, man, I'm so used to my RDNA 40 being just like a little solid brick almost, and then getting this, it was like, oh shit, this thing kind of feels a little cheaper. But
Yeah,
So
this one
far, so
feels
good.
a little cheaper, but not bad.
You got any other little good toys in this week?
See this thing right here, the Sigelli. Oh, is it the J? The J150 has the built-in battery.
Wow.
Has an on-off switch right there,
Wow.
which some people might find a little tacky, but not bad.
Yeah.
Got the 22 millimeter Goon, pretty much same thing as the 24, just 22.
Why would they go reverse on that?
I think for people that have 22 millimeter mech mods,
Oh,
since
okay.
there's more 22 millimeter mech mods than anything. So if I take let me grab my mod right here.
Certain on a situation like that, it's still easy as hell to build on, though.
Yeah.
I mean, with that
Um,
deck, you can probably, doesn't
but
matter
yeah,
what the size is.
like if you put it on a 22 millimeter mech, it like lines up perfectly.
No, it looks good. I just,
Yeah. I guess there's some people out there that still like the small atomizers. I'm not one of them, but
yeah. Does it feel like there's a tad bit of a more of a draw to it opposed to the 24?
no, the air holes are the same size. Like it feels the exact same.
Gotcha.
What else did I get? This OBS tank, which is pretty nice. It's top airflow. The other thing that sucks on this thing, there's hardly any space for e-liquid, and I fill this thing up like 6, 7 times a day.
Damn.
But I think it's one of those leak-proof ones, like, cause since the airflow's on the top, but that's been really nice. The Transformer RDA, which is very nice. It's from Vaporesso. It's either a post or postless RDA. I'm running it in postless mode, and then
Hmm.
you can install the post on it. That one's really nice.
Cool.
What else? Some other stuff I don't know what the hell that is. I haven't used it yet. Ugly ass drip tip on there. What is this? Haven't used that yet. No idea what that is. Bunch of atomizers I haven't used. Any other mods? I think. No other mods. I don't think. At least not to my knowledge. No, that's pretty. Some shit in boxes that I haven't opened up yet. But other than that,
Just keep raking it on in.
yep, pretty much.
Yeah. Well,
The minute you get it is the minute they email you and say, "When video be ready?"
I want to bring something up, but I'm not going to put you on the spot here, so I'm going to leave you be with it. But
Oh, I don't care. You can put me on a spot. It don't matter to me. You're talking about
yeah,
P's or K's or whatever the fuck they're called.
I want to talk about this, but it's not like I'm wanting to start shit up because of it. I just feel that it's wrong of these companies to do.
I will definitely be bringing it up if they start threatening me, like how Daniel got threatened with Sigelli.
Yeah.
I will definitely be putting these people on blast, but they haven't said anything since my last email, so I don't know.
And to let y'all know, just in a quick nutshell, what's going on here, Mark did that live review the other night of whatever the hell,
The vein tank.
the vein tank. In a nutshell, they didn't like the video. They say it's hurting it's going to bring their company down simply because Mark didn't prefer for it. It's not, he doesn't care for it. So they want him to bring the video down now, and Mark has refused to bring it down. But now it seems as though, and I won't mention all the details of this, but it seems like they're trying to get a little nasty with it. We're under no contract when we do reviews. I can tell that, and that's no secret at all. People send stuff to us, we review it. We don't sign a contract or anything like that stating, this is what's got to happen, this is the way you got to do it. It's just cut and dry. And Mark is just like a lot of the rest of us. If it's junk, he's going to tell you it's junk. If it's good, it's good. I mean, I would hope we were all like that, but obviously there's some that are not. Some people are just still get things to be somewhat of a decent review so they can kind of keep getting other stuff. It's just the way of the world with this. But it sounds like they want to get a little nasty if they can, and Mark's not budging, and I'm glad he's not, because it's messed up. It might.
For as long as I've been doing this is the only company that's ever contacted me back and started shit. The only company. Like, I've had companies I've left negative reviews for, and they either just don't contact me in the future, or they say, oh, you know, we appreciate your opinion, blah, 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 but this is the only company that's gave me shit.
Well, what I can say, I know a lot of companies, if you do give them a poor review because you don't prefer their product, there's a good chance you're just not going to get stuff from them again. And that's common sense. But there are still some places that even if you give something a poor review, they'll come right back at you, and they'll still send you stuff. So, you know, it's kind of back and forth with it. But
yeah, their idea is it seems like, to send out the tank to everybody, and they only want the good reviews of it to stay up. They don't want the bad reviews of it to be up. So that way, when you go on YouTube, it looks like, oh yeah, everyone likes this tank because all the bad reviews have been taken down. That's what their logic is behind it.
Well, and even at that, there's nothing significant about this freaking tank. There's no big major thing that's been put into this, like, oh my God, you know.
And I honestly didn't really bash it hard. I just said it's not my style. It's not bad for maybe a beginner, but it's just not my style. I'm not going to use it, and that was it. And I threw it in the garbage can. Maybe the whole throwing it in the garbage can pissed them off. Who knows? But
yeah, but you did that with another product too, and we never really heard anything off that. So
exactly.
You know, but
so hopefully they don't want to start fucking around, because seeing what Daniel had to go through at these companies when they fucking started fucking with him and buying dislikes and trolling his channel, you know.
Yeah.
I don't feel like going through all that, but who knows.
And you've probably heard us talk about this from time to time, but there are, in YouTube world, they can do things to you. They can, it's surprisingly, you can purchase subs, views, all that good stuff. There's a whole barrage of things you can do. You can hurt other channels with things. So it's, you know, and in order to keep a YouTube channel, your channel has to be at a good standing to be able to do certain things. And if you get knocks against it, it lowers it down, and then you're limited what you can and can't do on there. So everybody tries to keep their channel, you know, at the utmost, and it just.
I didn't actually realize until the whole Segelli, I don't know if it was Segelli or Daniel or whoever it was, but that people can actually buy likes and dislikes and subscribers and all this other shit. I never even knew you could do that. But yeah,
well,
you
we
can
found
actually
that
buy
out
dislikes.
with J8.
Yeah.
Yep, that might be one of them.
It's funny what you can do on this stuff. So I don't know. It's just sometimes when you hear stuff like that, it's like folks have got too much time on their hands if they're sitting around worried about trying to hurt somebody else's shit. And you know, once again, go ahead.
I told them, like, I never pull a video down. There was one company that wanted me to pull a video down. It was the Cloud King, or the guys that made the cotton one time. They wanted me to pull a video down, but I've never yet pulled a video down. But if I did for some reason, I would just make another video telling people why I pulled it down. So I would just call them out even more if they had me pull the video down.
Yeah. By the way, I just wanted to mention this also because it just came into play last night and it's up and going. I have me a shirt now on Vaping Swag, so if y'all want to run over there and get you a shirt, an ST Vape shirt, they're sitting there now, so go check that out.
Are they in the clearance bin already or no?
They are in the clearance bin. They're
Nice.
stained and holed up, so no.
$5.
Hell yeah. I don't even have one yet, but they are there, so if you'd like to go over there and check them out, definitely go do it. I know I'm late to the game with it, and I was been for a long time kind of undeciding whether or not I was going to do it. The logo is just a little different than what you see on the screen, but it's pretty cool. I do like it. I showed it to a few others. They seem to like it, so you're
You
sure.
should have him make you one that has a Glock on one side and it's like shooting out the ST Vapes logo.
What would be awesome about that is that I would get sued by Glock somehow. Oh,
Well, just make it a generic gun shape.
hell yeah. As much as I love that, I would always, I just, it is what it is. But
Well, speaking of T-shirts, I don't know if you noticed,
I see yours, buddy.
somebody.
That's a pretty awesome logo. Who made that logo for you?
One of my subscribers, he
That's an awesome logo.
I've been using it. I like it.
Yeah, I do. I like it. I've noticed you were using it some for a lower third at times, so I do like
Yeah,
that
I got
there.
because of the way my camera's set up, like in my vape room. Like if I put it on my lower third, it sits right down here, and that's where I sit. So I need to get it flipped around to where it's on the other side.
Nice. Thank you, Singer of Truth. I guess you've gone over there to look at it. I thank you for that.
Linda, I don't think, from what I hear, Zach doesn't have any plans on moving anywhere else.
No. And once again, I'm not trying to just put a lot of personal business out there, but I don't think you'd mind saying this. I believe right now FEMA will be coming in there because it's bad in that area. I think he was telling us that he's going to try to have, I'm certain y'all remember from Katrina, all the FEMA trailers that they provided for New Orleans. Well, I guess they're going to do that again for the people there. He's hoping that he can have one put there at the driveway where he lived while they rebuild. So just kind of have to wait and see. But folks, the picture I have of that right now, like I said, doesn't do justice to what actually happened there. The water at that point in time was maybe up to your knees. In the photo we have, it literally got up to around where your neck would be. So, I mean, pretty much right at the roof line almost. So, it was bad. Actually, I seen a video last night on Facebook, and it's a fairly lengthy one, and it's, I think, close to his area. It's just a guy with a GoPro in a boat just cruising the neighborhoods all over, and I mean, the flooding was horrible there. I mean, and it wasn't just some little small area. It was a very large area, so.
Yeah, when you got rain all the way up to your fucking gutters, you got water all the way up to your gutters, that's serious business.
Exactly. So, I just want to thank everybody again out there in chat that has donated. Anybody that's watched this, that's done something. I mean, I really do appreciate it because he's a good friend to all of us, and he'd do anything for you that he can do. So it's time for us to help him out. His family really needs it, and like I said, everybody on this panel's got kids, and if your kid's in the hospital alone, I can't stress to you, that's messed up in itself. But to have that going on and at the same time lose everything you've got, I mean, it's total devastation. So
I'd have a nervous breakdown if both those things happened at the same time. Holy shit.
Oh, I know, dude. I don't know how he kept it together the other night when he was online with us a little bit. And he still has his phone. And I'll tell you real quick what happened that I left out yesterday. His wife had been staying up at the hospital with their boy pretty much while he stayed at home with the girls. Well, he gave her a break. He stayed the night at the hospital that particular night. She stayed at home. It had been raining. When she woke up that morning, the waters were already surrounding the house. By the time she could call, she had to be rescued. Her and both his daughters had to be rescued from the house. It was almost 6 hours later before they could get in there and get to her. And from my understanding, she is just terrified of water. She can't swim. And so to have to, you can imagine 6 hours of waiting and the water steadily rising, you know, you start to get in a real bad spot. So a lot of stuff happened to them all at once. So just y'all keep them in your prayers, keep doing what y'all can do for them. A lot of money's been raised, and if you look at the amount, you'll see that, man, that's a pretty substantial amount. Actually, that is nothing. In one fell swoop, most of that'll go just trying to handle business. I mean, like I said, they've lost it all. So
yeah, in the grand scheme of things, it could be 3 times that and still, you know, not make a dent. Because you're talking about having to replace an entire life, you know, not just things, you know, but you're having to replace everything that makes running a family like essential.
Yes. The one good thing, and I don't know the complete story to this, it was even more of a slap in the face with everything that was going on with him. From my understanding, his wife's work actually put them up in a hotel for a few nights. Well, they'd hit the last night. They were no longer able to stay there because these rooms were rented out to a lot of the construction people. They're already coming in to start rebuilding down there. So without having a room reserved and getting it at last minute, you know, this is what's happened. He basically was losing another place to stay, and everything else is booked around there. Somebody has put him up in an apartment, it looks like, or something. I thought I seen some pics on a Skype chat that we have. I don't know the full extent, but as of right now, it looks like they finally have just a little sigh of relief of just somewhere comfortable to stay right now. So, but they've got a long, long road ahead of them. So, and the bad thing is, and I stated this yesterday, Zach hasn't lived here all that long. And Zach lived in New Orleans. Zach went through Katrina and lost his home there. They moved up further north, about as far as they thought they could go to get away from all this crap. And bam, it just hit again. So, I mean, this is twice for this man. So, I told him just to get the hell out of there completely. But after it's all said and done, I mean, his wife works there. You know, for me, just to uproot and leave, you know, it's kind of hard for me to do because all of our work's here. But that's a different story.
Yeah, and for people who don't live in the South that have never, you know, experienced a hurricane, or even in the Northeast, I know Sandy fucked some shit up there, you know, in the New England area. But if you've never lived through a hurricane, you have no fucking idea. Like, it can go from bad to worse, literally in minutes.
Yeah.
So Katrina was bad. Katrina was bad. And if you haven't been to New Orleans pre-Katrina and you went post-Katrina, it wouldn't look any different to you. But for people like me who, you know, I live an hour and a half from New Orleans. I've been going to New Orleans since I was a child, you know, and to go over there 6 months after Katrina and ride through some of those neighborhoods, seeing fucking numbers spray painted on the houses, and that's how many people were dead inside that house. Like, it's tough. It is fucking tough to see something like that. So I could only imagine what Zach's going through, you know.
Yeah.
And to be the main thing that's keeping his head up, you know, I talked to him for a while the other night, Tuesday night, and the thing that's keeping his head up is like the outpouring of support from this community. You know, beyond being a vape reviewer, beyond being, you know, a guy that hangs out in G-Spot, but like family. You know, I say that all the time. This is a fucking family. You know, I told him, dude, if you need a place to stay, I got couches at the shop you can stay at. I got fucking couches at my house. I'll put one of my kids in my other kid's bedroom. You know, we'll take care of you. We'll figure something out. So it's a family, and that's what's keeping him strong through all of this is the unquestioned support.
Yeah, definitely. Everybody has just it's amazing to see, and ever since I've been a part of the vaping community, especially when I've got more involved with YouTube and really being able to kind of broaden my horizon with this, people really do tend to help in the vaping community. It just seems like it's a very strong bunch, and I think it's just because we always want to help one another get off cigarettes, and we know how hard that's been to do, but you kind of forget that beyond vaping, when you just have real life tragedies go on, how much people will still step up to the plate and help you out with things. And this has been shown right here how much everybody cares and will help out. So I just,
Yeah, and try asking another smoker to fucking help you out because you lost your house. Fuck you. You know.
yeah, I got
They
cigarettes.
barely give you an extra cigarette. Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Yeah, we'll hear that one later on, won't we?
Yeah.
Also, now you hate us cigarette smokers, huh?
Can I get a cigarette? Then I get it $9 a pack. I ain't giving nobody a cigarette. Fuck that.
Oh,
I own damn cigarettes.
well, I don't know any more of what is going on post August 8th, you could say. I haven't even been in a shop since everything's taken care or has happened, just simply because my buddy that works in one's been out of town. He's on vacation. So I'm certain sooner or later I'm going to try to get in there and see if I'm seeing any difference or not. I'm certain I won't, but
Well, here's the thing: if it's a good shop, they're gonna make it as easy a transition as possible.
True.
You know, and I know I've talked to you several times about it, and you know, from what you've told me, they're a good shop. So
yeah.
they're gonna make it as easy on their customers, just like I try to do. You know, of course I got to charge for fucking samples, and you know, there are certain things that I can't do that I refuse to follow those rules. You know, like if somebody comes in and they don't know what they're doing, and I'm not going to sell somebody a fucking device without telling them how to use it. I'm not going to. That's my First Amendment right to freedom of speech. I can tell you what I want to. So there, you know, it's easy for people to say, oh, well, just don't follow the rules. But when you look at it, like, this is my life savings. This is my family's fucking livelihood.
Yeah.
So if I'm gonna put that on the line over changing somebody's cotton, it better goddamn well be right.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I think
and this is something that I feel is right.
I think a lot of people don't understand that too. I mean, regardless of what business you're running, if it's a vape business, whatever, I mean, that's how you make your money. That's how you pay your bills. So, you know, for you to do what you're doing, I commend you on that. You know, you're taking a big risk, you know, for what we know can ultimately happen with them sending people in, and I'm certain that's going to happen sooner or later. They're going to start sending.
Oh, it's already happened. It's already happened.
Really?
We had 2 kids come in. I wasn't here when they came in, but Ransom and a couple of my regular customers were in here, and they came in when I stood by the pool table and was looking in the cabinets, and you know, before Ransom could even ask them for their ID, they started asking, well, how do I get a vape? I'm only 17. Can I buy something? He's like, no, you can't even be in here. So either give me an ID that's 19 years old or get out. And he put him out. He did exactly what he should have done. And, you know, I feel like my staff is trained well enough to where they understand that this is my livelihood. This is how I keep my daughter in dance. This is how I keep my son playing soccer. And you know, if you think you're going to step in between that, you're replaceable. You know, I don't want it to come to that, but the bottom line is this is my livelihood, and if you fuck with it, you're gone. I'll find somebody else. There's a dozen people right behind you that want your job.
Oh yeah.
And they don't take any shit. There's the, you know, if you don't have an ID, you don't even get to stay in here.
Yeah. I know it's too bad sometimes the folks that do have IDs, you don't want them in there, right? I just had to
No,
throw
man.
that
What
out.
are you talking about? I like all my customers. Jeez. If you only knew.
Where.
If you only knew, which I would imagine you've seen some unsavory characters come through the shop when you're in there.
I always see crazy stuff. But, you know, sometimes when I sit here and I'm listening to people and I'm thinking, what the hell are you doing in here? I got to step back and just sit here and think. Questions that sound maybe abnormal or kind of stupid to me back 3 years ago would have been, I'd have been right there with that person because I didn't know shit about vaping then. And a lot of these people that come in don't know a damn thing about it. They're trying to get educated on there, and, you know, it's like anything else. You do something long enough, and you keep going and going and going. Somebody that comes into it new, you might think that their question or something sounds stupid, but you got to remember, hey, that's where I started at too, and it's all good. So
yeah, and that's pretty easy for me to do. You know, like I tell everybody all the time. You know, I have people come in and say, this is going to sound like a stupid question. And I'm like, no, the only stupid question is the one you assume you know the answer to.
yeah, true.
You know, if you assume you know what you're doing off the bat, you're wrong. Period. So I welcome people asking questions.
Yeah,
Because if you don't ask questions, you'll never fucking know.
that is true. Shit, I'm just ready to get my ass on down there, which will be coming up sooner or later. We'll get Mark off his ass to get going with this crap.
Yeah, no shit. Well, take solace in the fact that Mark is not planning everything. Angela is, so there's that.
Yeah, the trip's probably been booked already. Mark just doesn't realize it.
Probably.
And he keeps thinking, oh, we're just still waiting here, so.
I'm a last minute kind of guy.
That's no lie.
From what I heard, y'all are staying at the Baymont again, Fagan.
I hope not.
Nice. Well, hey, at least you got bellhops to bring in your luggage, the six-legged kind.
I mean, if they got rid of the roaches, I wouldn't mind it, but you got a roach problem. But we don't do roaches.
Well, you did that weekend.
Yeah.
And you survived.
I was scared like a little bitch.
Mark was standing up in the bed with his Crocs on, kind of
Yep.
screaming one night. And I thought it was for some other reason, but I come to find out there was a roach creeping across the floor. So.
Roaches down.
You know, I'd have never thought a motherfucker that grew up in Chicago would be scared of a goddamn roach.
Well, we had it when I was a kid, but fuck that, man. When I moved out, I'm like, I better not see a roach anywhere. But Alabama roaches are bigger.
Damn.
They ain't like Chicago.
Chicago got the little ones rolling.
Yeah, like I'm scared to step on them in Alabama. They might fucking bite back.
No, they'll just vibrate a good bit on you, and then they pop them wings out and start flying around chasing you.
Crawling in your mouth when you're sleeping and shit. Fuck that.
Dude, I could see Mark running out in the fucking Baymont parking lot screaming, ah! Fucking roach flying around his head. God damn.
Oh, man.
If the motherfuckers were crawling across the carpet, then I'm assuming they're crawling in the bed with me, too. Fuck that.
They probably were. You just didn't know it.
Yep. I wouldn't doubt it.
So, any good questions out in chat? Because we got about 10 minutes left to go, and I know I'm going to use about 5 minutes of it to do a very short cloud comp.
Shit, it won't even be 5 minutes.
I know. Somebody's got to have some questions today. Questions.
And since Mike ain't here, I might actually have a chance to win.
Yeah.
I know, ain't it?
I don't know what happened to old Mike. I haven't even seen him out in chat. Mike must not be showing the love for me today. I don't know what the hell's going on. Oh man. Roaches actually fly? Yes they do, Giz. Yes they do.
They
Ones down here do.
Yeah, them ones around here fly like F-16, son.
Uh-huh.
Fast and loud.
And the ones that do fly are the ones that are huge.
Yeah, that's the big boy.
Yeah.
Are all online shops making customers send in a picture of an ID to purchase anything? I don't think all of them are. I know some are finding. Some can tell your age through your credit card or something like that. There were some websites that I went on that check through your credit card number. But there are some that are requiring ID. I know that.
Well, it's this new thing. I met the guy that started it at Vaping the Coast, and basically what they're doing is they ask you to put in a photo of your driver's license and a photo of yourself, so they can look at your driver's license side by side with your selfie or whatever, and verify that it's you. I don't know how in the hell they figure that works, but you know, because I mean, I could put up a picture of Mark and a picture of Mark's driver's license and then order shit off of wherever I want to if I was 14. Bottom line is, kids are going to find a way to be kids. That's just the way it is.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Kelly's stating that esig.com is requiring an ID now. I'm kind of like with Mark, though. I'm not taking a photocopy of my ID, sending it to anybody.
No.
That's just not going to happen.
Because they get all those copies, and there's no telling what they do with them. Do they just like leave them there? Do they delete them? Can people hack into their systems and get a hold of all this shit? I mean, later down the line, that's how identity theft starts. Because all these companies like have all this shit stockpiled somewhere and they never get rid of it.
Yeah, there's no way. If I've got to do that, and this is just me, but I'm a grown man. But if I'm required to do something like that online to get it, I'm not getting what I want online. I'll have to go somewhere else. I'm not quite all there with the giving a photo ID out to somebody. Oh, and there was a question from Dear Addie.
Oh, not that guy.
I love you, Dear Addie. There's no hate between me and you at all. You know me and you tight. And I do. Mike finally popped up in chat. Mike, I sent you a damn link, but I know
we mentioned CloudCon. That's why he popped up.
Yeah, he did. I mean, I'm not feeling the love here between me and you, brother. What's up with that, man? Yeah. Miles is saying go in there and kick their ass, Mike. Hell, yeah, he would if he popped in there. He's gonna do it. He's waiting. He's sitting there right now, all ready to go, about to hit that button when we start up, just so he can come in here and do a cloud comp.
Yeah, but there was a site, I forgot the site I was on, but they, I don't know if it was the Drip Club or who it was, but they had something on their front page saying that they're able to find out, check your age through your credit card or something like that. So you didn't need to send them a photocopy of anything.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, that should be, I mean, if you're using your credit card, the credit company has all your information on file, so that should be an ideal way of finding out your age. Like, because you got to be, let's see, I think at least 16. I think it's 16 to have a credit card, but still, they can find all your information through your credit card, I would assume.
Damn, you get a credit card when you're 16?
I think so, because I got my first Sears credit card when I was 16.
Wow.
I was balling. I don't know how I got it, but it was one of those things where back in the day when they would offer you free shit for signing up for a credit card, like a free toaster or shit like that. And it was something really cool for that. And like, oh yeah, and they said, how old are you? I'm like, oh, I'm 16. And I said, okay, you're just enough age.
Wow.
It might have changed though, I don't know, but back then I was like, I thought I was balling because I had a Sears card at 16.
I think the only way, yeah, that's what I was just saying. I think the only way that, at least around here, that I knew of, if you could get a Taco Bell MasterCard,
Yeah, that'd be
Mike.
fucking sweet.
It was kind of like if you got one at a certain age, somebody would basically like have to co-sign for
Cosign,
it,
yeah.
whatever. So that is a good idea, Mike. You brought up a good point. You know, Visa and MasterCard is always printing out like Dodge or Ford or something on a credit card. Why not one with the big Taco Bell logo on it? I'm certain you would probably get that one.
I'd have that in a heartbeat. Yeah, but if a website asks you to send your photo ID, and if you got your social or something like that on your ID, please block out your social. Don't send all that information in, because that can come back to haunt you.
Wow, what is that? Oh, Mike Vapes wants his logo on a credit card. I hear you.
The Mike Vapes fucking the black card.
Hell yeah, with just a big MV on the front.
Yeah, with no doesn't have a limit on it.
Damn, balling status.
Yeah.
Hit that shit platinum card. Yep.
Will it be cash, credit, or hit that shit? I'm gonna hit that shit.
Mike, I can't believe you're just getting up. I know you ain't on here to defend yourself, but I'm going to still get on your butt. It's 12 o'clock down there in New York right now, and you're just getting up. Man, you're getting worse than me, man.
I woke up at 6, then I fell asleep sitting up till 7:30.
Why in the hell did you get up so damn early? Hell, we was on till like 2:30 last night.
Well, my wife goes to work. She normally wakes me up all the time. She's so loud.
I got you.
And then I'll sit up, and I'll start vaping, and then what I'll do is I'll fall asleep when I'm sitting up, and I'll drop my mod on the floor. And then normally my mod will wake me up, but sometimes it won't, and then I'll wake up like sitting up, like, holy shit, where's my mod at? And it's like laying behind the dresser or something, or I dropped it.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
There's Giz's social security number. Nice.
Thank you, guys. We'll be using that later. Appreciate it.
Got some purchases to make. Damn.
Mike, we knows that's not true.
Yeah, huh? You were pretending like you were, right?
Mike's too old to be doing that shit all night long.
Yeah.
We'll break a hip or something.
Yeah, don't let Mike fool you now. He's not a young man anymore. He's getting on up there with us, so. Oh, man. Y'all got anything interesting going on the show this evening you know about, or is it just,
No, I don't think. I think it's just a normal show. I know Brian was talking to Big Lou about coming on the show, but I don't think it's happening this weekend or this week.
Yeah.
But I don't know. You never know with Brian. It's always last minute. Hey, by the way, someone's coming on the show, so who knows?
Well, folks, I have been trying to get Mr. Tony from the Vapor Trail on, and we've been talking quite a damn bit, but I just can't never seem to pull him down on here. So I'm hoping at some point we can get him on. To my understanding, he's never done one of these live shows yet, so it would be cool to get him on, but I don't know. I'm going to keep working at him a little bit until he gets tired of me working at him on it. So he's a cool guy. Let's see. No, now watch, Andrew's handling the customer now, isn't he?
Yep, probably.
God, this will be the saddest cloud comp we've ever had with just two of us. Oh, man.
Yeah, we can see who the true champion is.
I don't think that Rip has ever done a show. I don't believe, to my knowledge. Has he?
He only did that interview with
Yeah.
that one time.
And that was pre-recorded. I don't suspect, at the size of his channel, I wouldn't guess, unless he did it on his own terms, on his own channel, doing something live, I would never suspect him to go on somebody else's channel and do something. I'm afraid there's just too many questions out there that folks would like to ask that he might not be properly ready for, and could not to put him in a bad spot, but I don't know.
I think he would worry too much about getting asked a question that he's not prepared to answer.
Exactly.
Even though he's on the show with somebody like he trusts or something, but then again, he probably doesn't trust that many people, which kind of sucks.
Yeah, because you know what, and I don't even remember back from the day, but you might remember, Mark, when he kind of got cranked up. How long have you been subscribed to him or whatever?
I was subscribed to him back in the day when he was like normal. Like he would sit there and he was just like a regular dude. He wasn't doing all the crazy shit. And
would he answer in his comments?
Yeah, he used to reply in his comments and everything.
Gotcha.
And it seems like right when he came out with a Genesis atomizer. I forget the name of it. Let's see, what was the name of it? I forgot the name of it, but he came out with Genesis atomizer. It was actually a really nice atomizer too, and it seems right around that time is when he made the transformation to what he is now. And then he went from his front room, I think it was, to his kitchen, and then into his whatever room he's in now. And then he got crazy. The RSST. Yeah, it wasn't the RSST. That was the smoke one. He came out with what was the one that was just like it? I forgot the name of it. But it was a really nice Genesis atomizer. Then right around there is when he kind of evolved, and then
somebody saying the K9 or the K1.
I forgot the name of it. I think it was the A something. Maybe the A1, AC9. There we go. I think it was the AC9. But yeah, I can understand though, because the more you get popular, the more you can't I barely reply to my comments anymore, but still I'll at least reply to some comments, but he just won't reply to any. He won't even reply to emails. Yeah. Like I've emailed him 10 times just to say, hey, you want to come on the show? I'm like, it's gonna be cool. We're not gonna ask you nothing stupid. I'm like, even if you want, we'll pre-record the show. I've never even got a no from him. I never even got a nothing from him. Like.
Yeah.
It's just,
It does kind of.
At least tell me no, shit.
I almost kind of feel it's sad to say, and by then it'll probably be too late, but if something majorly drastic happens to YouTube and vaping, and you're really reaching out for something, I think you might get you could possibly get desperate then and maybe do something.
Yeah, I think a part of his channel, the reason why he's so popular and has so many subs, is that's probably one of his tactics, is not to be involved in any live shows or reply to questions, so that way he's kind of a mystery. Yeah. And I think that's why he has so many subs, because he's kind of a mystery. I think when you overdo it, like you overdo it on the live shows and this and that, people kind of get tired of you and tired of seeing you. Exactly. But with him, it's like people always want to know what the mystery is about, so they're always going to watch something that involves him.
Yeah. I guess when you do this stuff enough, of course I haven't been in it near what some folks have, but I've been doing it over a year now, and I've at least learned the numbers and what goes on with everything. And a lot of people just bring up YouTube just to watch a video. I kind of bring it up and I look at folks' numbers, their analytics, everything that's going on with them, just out of curiosity with things. And all that plays a big role in YouTube. And, some people get it, some people don't, and some people just don't give a damn about it. But, oh, they said that's not right. I'm not tired of ST yet. Well, you will. At some point, you'll get tired of me.
It's like a tactic. Like if you just, if you make yourself if you don't do a lot, do as much, people just will, it's like putting out, like, let's say, one video a week as opposed to like 10 videos a week. More than likely, people are going to watch that one video more than they will those 10 videos. It's the same thing with the whole live shows. The more you're on live shows, the more it kind of wears out your image, and the less people are going to want to watch of you because they just seen you. Like, I just seen this guy the other day. I don't want to see him again.
Yeah.
You know, but with like Rip, like they never see him comment or anything like that. They don't see him on live shows, so they're probably always going to watch his videos, regardless if they like him or not.
Yeah, Giancarlo was saying the guy with Vape Stars is the one
Yeah.
that interviewed. He was at Foxwoods, and I remember him. I know we're friends on Facebook, and he was making comments about it. Alex said he's just tired of new mods and RDAs he can't afford. Well, some are kind of beyond affordability for some.
Just buy one good mod and one good RDA that makes you happy, and that's all you need.
Yeah. There's all kind of shit I'd love to have, but at the end of the day, priorities kind of keep me from doing stuff like that because I've got other things that come before that.
That's how I was before I did reviews. I didn't have a shitload of gear like lined up. I had like my favorite mod, my favorite atomizer, and that was it. I didn't have a collection of shit.
Yeah. Look at there, Addy. People were tired of seeing me on live shows.
After 2 shows. Yeah.
Damn, we just lost Andrew. Okay.
Nice.
Well, it's the two of us now. Good deal. Well, he almost lasted the full hours. Well, he technically did last a full hour, so.
Yeah, he
did. Shit. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Any other questions out there? Dear Eddie's a great guy. And for the few folks that do hate on him,
I think they just got to get used to him. That's the only problem.
Dear Eddie's a little different than the rest of us, but we've all got our qualities of what we do, and Dear Eddie's like smart as a damn whip on all this.
He's a talker. You just got to learn to cut him off at the right point.
Yeah, he's kind of, I mean, hell, I don't hold that against anybody. He's a great guy, though. Every once in a while, we can get him a little fired up to kind of kid around with us, but he'll get right back into his happy place there. So
I would be afraid, though, if he actually did like reviews or videos, because they would probably be long as hell. I think my videos are long. I think his would be really long.
Oh, shit. That would be funny. I see Jessica Rose out there. Are you going to be joining the Sunday night show?
I believe she might. I'm not sure.
I'm curious to see if there's a response on here on that.
She's going to be eating corn through the entire show.
Damn. And if y'all don't remember who the famous Jessica Rose is, she is the one that ate the corn on the drill a few weeks ago. Hey, ST, what's your vape wish list? What mod or Addy both would you get if money was no option? Holy shit. Let me see here. Oh, that's a tough one, brother. I don't know exactly what Addy, and I can't really put it down to a certain device, but I know where I would go to start looking. The Philippine mods over, what is it again, that Dragon's Den or whatever?
Oh, yeah, Dragon's Den Vapor, that place, yeah.
Man, they've got some real nice, very high-priced mods over there that are just simply badass looking, that are cool. Atomizer, shit, I really don't know. Mark, what would you do on that, or do you?
I don't know. Like the Goon. I would definitely have the Goon. I'd have one good RDA, one good RTA, one good sub-ohm tank, and probably like 2 or 3 mods. That's the way I would do it.
Yeah, but he wanted to know if money was no option.
I really don't get into expensive. Like, I'm not a big. I don't get into the whole stabwood thing. Like, I don't know. Mods like that really don't do nothing for me.
Yeah, I'm almost the same as Mark, because more or less, I'm on the go a lot, and I like a mod that if it takes a little abuse, even though my mods don't look tremendously abused or anything, but they take a little dings and shit like that. But I'm on the go a lot, so
Yeah, I've learned like a long time ago that even though expensive shit is nice, it's not for me because I remember I bought an expensive guitar one time and I was afraid to even hold the damn thing because I thought I was going to fuck it up. So even though expensive shit is nice, I don't like it because I have to worry about it all the time. I don't have to, if I just get a mod that's like $100 or something, I don't have to worry so much about it. Like, oh shit, I dropped it or something like that. Like when you first buy your new iPad or your new iPhone, you're like holding it like a baby so you don't scratch it. Like I don't like to be like that with stuff.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't like to spend a lot of money on certain things.
Travis asked me the question about a cig. I'll be honest with you. I was just talking to somebody the other day about it. As much as I love guns, also, I've been a little out of touch here the past couple of months with really looking at things. And one thing with me, I love guns. I love them to death. But sometimes I love them too much and I get real in depth and my mind just stays there with it. And then sometimes I got to pull myself away for a couple of months and just kind of get it out of my head. And I'm kind of in that transition right now. So I'm back and forth, but what's else going on? Anyone got the Smoke Alien or G-Prev? I have neither one. I think Mark's got the G-Prev. Or you probably got both of those.
That's the touchscreen one, right? The G-Prev, I think, or no?
The G-Prev is that one I think you just sent to Kimmy. Isn't that it?
No, that's the
H-Prev.
Yeah, I think the G-Prev is the touchscreen. The Alien, I think I should have next week.
Okay.
But the G-Prev, I have had no idea about that. Yeah, see, like Giancarlo said, any mod that I paid $150 over doesn't leave the house. Exactly. And that's the thing. I don't like to have certain mods like that don't leave the house. I like to be able to bring anything out. But yeah, if I spend that much money on a mod, I wouldn't want it to leave the house either. But
no. I mean, my higher dollar stuff that I have, because I really don't have anything that's just exotic or anything. Really, my most exotic stuff I have, even though I have quite a bit of stuff, is more like my Triad, my Theron, my Vapor Shark. I mean, those are items that are around the $200 mark or a little less, and that's about where I get.
Yep.
And I ain't gonna lie to you, on some things, I'm kind of a cheap bastard. I'm not really looking to, some of it I just don't want to pay because I know what I'm going to do with it.
Mm-hmm.
So I get to a point to where, I don't want to spend a whole lot of money on something, especially when I don't feel comfortable, where I don't feel like I can take it from the house,
And if my mods, like all my mods end up dropping at least once a day. So if I spend $500 or $600 on a device and I end up dropping it, like what it was this mod right here, this Vapor Lips one. Now, even though I didn't buy it, this thing cost over, I think it was like close to 300, maybe over 300, and it tipped over on my desk. Like all it did was just tip over, landed on the MyTech switch, and now the button is really funny. Like it's kind of funky.
Yeah.
So it's shit like that, It's like if it can't survive a little fall, then yeah.
But on the other hand, I also say, when I say I'm kind of a cheap bastard at some of this stuff, if I was in a different place, but still, I guess, in the financial situation that I'm in, I kind of might be like Phenom a little bit, where, Phenom likes to buy a lot of the higher end stuff. And, when I see it on screen, I'm like, whoa, that's cool looking. I like it. But then I also am kind of like, I've got other things going on with me right now that I can't do.
He's more of a collector. Like he likes to collect.
Yeah, so I don't know. I'm really not. It is what it is. Well, look, we could probably sit here and babble all day long, but we're past the point a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and. Who's coming in here now?
Oh, it's Mike.
Oh, just Mike's going to jump in here.
Cloud Comp's over now.
Hell yeah. Oh,
man, what did I miss?
Shit, we're going off the air now. Let's do a Cloud Comp since Mike's here.
Are you serious?
Hell yeah, we'll do.
What is this, only an hour show?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna start only watching Mark's show from now on.
That's what I'm
Hell
saying. Remember with these hour shows? What the hell?
I
We're doing
know.
bonus coverage today.
All right, we'll stay on for a little while longer. Then.
What are you guys talking about?
Well, somebody had asked the question a little while ago: if money was no option, you could spend what you want. What one device would you have, and what atomizer would you have? And me and Mark were just kind of like, ugh, I don't know. We're not really into the higher end stuff. If that was,
Yeah, I mean that's I don't know. K-Fun V5.
Yeah, exactly.
Look, I'll tell you what I've been happy with. Where is it? ML class
There
with
you
the
go.
K-Fun.
Beautiful setup.
30 watts. You get battery life. The battery life is awesome. Lower wattage.
I noticed you've been using that quite a bit here lately, so I figured you found a setup that you're liking for a bit.
Oh yeah.
If money was no object, I would have a machinist make me a 25mm K-Fun V5. There we go.
Well, what's happening with you, Mr. Mike? Why is the camera acting like that? That's weird.
What's wrong?
Every time you're on when you speak, but when you're not, I don't see in the box down there, much less I don't see your name. Is yours the same way, Mark?
No, I see him.
Okay.
I'm here. I actually just got up for a second.
Yeah, that's weird how that. Well, no, mine completely blank. But if everybody else is saying that's no big deal.
I just
anything-
ran after I was in chat. I just ran to Dunkin' Donuts. I got a coffee.
Damn. Rocking wrong. Oh well, no, DJ. Now you're out there. So you just wanted to be out there and chat, not on the show. I see how it is.
I love when it happens.
What the hey?
Like, fuck this show.
Damn. Oh shit! He just sent me a message.
Oh yeah.
He sent me a message about coming on. Well, damn, DJ.
Can I be on the show?
Can I come on the show? Let me send him a link real quick. All right, DJ, I've sent you a link.
A titanium custom classic GMT 650. Is that a mod?
How's it going out there, Yeti? I see you out there.
Oh man. Look, we got breakfast too. Let's walk around.
Damn.
Check it.
We could eat on the show. Oh man, what the hell?
Nice.
I just fucked Mark all up.
Sure did.
Oh damn! I guess I should have looked at my phone. He hit me at 10:30 and said I'm home.
Good job.
Sorry about that, Daniel. I purposely turn my phone off normally during the show so I don't have to listen to it going on because I know as soon as I start doing this, my phone will start ringing like crazy. Did Daniel get the new Sigelli 218? I don't know. He didn't get it from Sigelli, I can tell you that. If he's got it, he got it from some other. Well, I think he's popping on. So
I've rejected everybody's offers to review Sigelli products. I just won't do it anymore. I'm done with them.
yeah, Mark will still do them though,
Wait,
because Mark's got his Sigelli over there.
you gotta put me in throw me under the bus like that.
Is that what yours
Yes.
is? Mark, that one you held up earlier, is that the 218?
No, that's the 218's the Snow Wolf. I already did that. The other one's
okay.
the J150 or D150 or whatever.
With all that shit.
Moobs McGee, what can you put what mod that is in chat? Because I've been looking for a Squonk box that has like a really good battery life.
Sigelli actually asked me to review a couple of their upcoming mods, saying, "Are you willing to review our new stuff? Now we can send you more than one of each."
Wow.
And I said, "No, thanks." Did Sigelli apologize to everyone offended?
Shit.
Never heard anything back from them.
Hell no. They ain't studying that shit.
Hello, everybody.
What's going on, Daniel?
Ah,
Did you get
fuck
your
my
shit
life.
squared up?
Yeah. It's like I I came back home, came back to the mainland. Everything is basically dying. My it's like my machines at home are dying. Stuff is breaking. It's like when you, I don't know, when you are not there, where you leave a house empty for many time. It's like everything breaks, and then your car also breaks on top of that, and it's just
Do you know
my
how to
life
work on?
sucks.
Do you know how to work on cars, Daniel, or no?
Yes, I do some stuff, but not air conditioner related.
Uh,
That's beyond my.
we figured you'd be out in the shop with the guy that's working on it, pointing out everything you needed to do to it.
Yes, basically. No, I was actually pissed because they weren't applying the correct pressure on the gas. Maybe so I can have the need to run to them again to refill the gas again. I don't know.
Damn.
Yeah. And then since I bitched so much about it, he then came from I don't know where saying, "Oh, you are definitely right. Yeah, your system actually takes more pressure than the pressure I was actually applying." Fuck you.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, we just been.
But yeah,
It was me, Andrew, and Mark running the show for a while because you were out. Daryl is out of town and in a bad spot for Wi-Fi, and of course, you know Zach's in his situation right
Yeah.
now. So, and then Andrew had to drop off, I guess, a little while ago. He's got business at hand, so
Zach's situation sucks, man. And
yeah, it does. Everybody's been
if
trying to step up and help, though. That's been a good
yeah,
thing.
if I was close to him, I would definitely hook him up.
Wow, here we go again. God, it never fails.
What happened?
Here you go, folks, if you want to watch this. Now, this is with the RDA, and believe me, I've not been over dripping this, but let's see if y'all can see.
Would you open the airflow up and it started flooding?
Look. Bloop, bloop,
Damn!
bloop. So, this,
It is just taking a pee.
yeah, it definitely took a nice one there. Oh, man, this shit drives me crazy. Anyway.
So the airflow doesn't protrude from the deck?
Here's
Or
the deck
does it?
right here. There's what you got going, and
Should
it
protrude
just
just a little bit more.
yeah. So, and I just stroked it across the curls, and that's what happened. So oh well, I ain't gonna sit here and bitch about that. Well, folks, we're gonna do a cloud comp real quick, and then we're gonna get out of here, or we would just be sitting here looking at one another. So. We got two other members, so it'll be a little bit longer. So
I actually went to the car workshop
yeah.
with the same setup Mike was using when he
Oh,
came in.
nice. Nice. All right. Well, Daniel, you want to start us off with a cloud comp?
Sure. Let me just see if my Rip Tripper's fog machine is juiced up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Let me get a dry hit. All right, let me present you. You are presented.
All right, boys and girls, let's chuck some clouds.
Damn. Damn. Nice. Stop. All right. Mark, you ready?
Ooh, yeah.
All right. Let me present Marky Poo. Take it away.
Let's see which capture is this one or this one. Shut up in there. I'll use
Damn.
this one. Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep. Get your shit right.
There we go. Baby clouds.
Little baby clouds. That was precious, Mark.
Oh, wait, see how it went straight to the floor?
All right, Mike, you are presented. Oof, he's taking away on the boss. Yeah, there it is.
Hold up, let me adjust my camera too.
Easy, easy.
uh,
Watch him lose now that he adjusted his camera.
no. Damn. All right. No sense in me going now.
And that was only half a hit because I just woke up.
Damn. All right.
Only one lung is working.
Yeah, only 3 lungs to work in.
Hell yeah. If this doesn't leak out all over me, I'm going to try to use it anyway still. What the heck? Wow. I think it did leak on me a little bit, but oh well. All right. Let the voting begin. As I clean juice off of me.
Iron lung Mike.
Now it's turned into bionic lung. Let's see. Here we go. Dang. I see a few STs, but those are just going to trickle away into a freaking feeding frenzy of Mike.
Lots of STs so far, Mike.
ST wins.
Damn.
Damn.
I got one. Here we go.
Oh, a vote for Heavy.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep. Somewhere out there, Heavy might have got it.
Someone wrote Daniel and joke next to it. Oh, that's
Damn.
right.
I got
Fuck
two.
you too.
There you go.
All right, I got 2.
Nice.
I got 3. Wait, that was the same person. It's still 2. Alex, you can only vote once. Oh, Greg gave me 1. Thank you, Greg.
Shit. It's all over.
Look at the tie between Mike and ST.
Yeah.
Ooh, Zophie won.
Zophie got it. Okay, we're going to give it to Zophie.
Oh, yeah.
Zophie and Khalib.
Khalib got a vote for me.
Hell yeah. All right, folks. Let's do like one of those old school info commercials. We're all winners here. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to get out of here. Thanks for watching, folks. I hope it wasn't too much of a train wreck for y'all today. On a serious note, though, do all y'all can for Zach. He really needs us right now. And for everything that everybody has done already, I just want to say I appreciate it. Go over and check my video out from yesterday. You can find a few other links. Greg's got it right there. The GoFundMe, like I said, he really needs us right now, so let's do all we can to help him out. So, on that note, we're getting out of here. We'll see you next week, same time, same place. And don't forget, tonight, the Vape team. Catch all the big boys over there on that one. So,
Hell yeah.
y'all have a great evening and great day, great morning, wherever the hell you're at right now. So we out of here. Thanks for watching. Catch you next week.
Bye, Felicia.
Bye-bye.
Peace.